Happy birthday to Nordic, or I'll look at you awkwardly. Don't ask. From what my grandma told me, that means you just got started. Just getting started. Can you? Oh, turn that off real quick. Ba, ba, ba. Um, if we're doing 10-0, then no, not sim. But we could do 4-3 in sim, or 6-3, or see anything under rank 7, I'm okay with in sim. Um, I usually prefer rank 3, 4, or 5 because yeah, I gifted Nordic the F5C a few week last month. So I was hoping to get him to practice, but right now he's downloading a game he wants to play with us. So for the time being, I thought I'd play a little simulator or RB. But with the F5C, I could fly that with you. I like that plane. Um, do you need me to help you practice? That should be pretty easy with this then. Yeah, that one I'm not battle pass 21, so uh, that's pretty easy to do in the F5C. Yeah, we'll just run with that for now. Nordic couldn't decide between the Draken, the F5C, or something else, so I just went ahead and sent him the F5C. I figured if he, yeah, it just takes a little practicing because it's a whole new game at this rink, this this era, because you got afterburners and stuff and all these different. Are you ready? So 9.7 and up in simulator, I don't even bother. That's not worth it. It costs too much to spawn, and there's too much of a skill ceiling there, and there's too many different planes that outclass each other. You know? Well, not necessarily, but it's more about skill and then them taking advantage of all these different things. It's just way too much to deal with. So whenever it comes to anything below that, I can work with that because you can bring the Tumi 262s. You can bring different stuff that you can use. I didn't realize you brought any bombs. You gonna go after these ships? guess that's a yes. You better watch out for that mountain right there. Yeah, you better stick to the water. I'm streaming this for you, Nordic, okay? Nordic hasn't really had a jet before. I think he would enjoy it a bit better because it can definitely be pretty simple. It's quick. It's quick. It's easy to get some quick bombs off and make some quick money. Um, the Ju-288 is kind of similar, but it's still a bomber. So there's a reason why I'm going around like that. Look to our right. See that AV-8? What happens is a lot of people go right over that mountaintop to look for people trying to go around that way. So by doing this, we're counterflanking the flankers. Also in jets, I always go wide. Coming in, lawn darting in and out from the sides of the battle, and keeping your speed up as much as possible is one of the best ways. And I figured this out on my own, but I did some studying, and it turns out using the speed as an ability to keep yourself alive was actually a real life thing too. Because it makes it so much easier to throw off missiles when you're going as fast as possible. I dodged so many missiles, it's funny. I love it too, because like you'll see them like hovering around you, trying to keep up. Like if they get within a kilometer, I do a barrel roll or two. Yeah, when they get under a kilometer in range, I do a barrel roll or two, and then I just fly straight, and it takes care of itself. This You go after the boats. I'm gonna go after this MiG 21. I don't want to give this guy a chance to realize you're there. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Yeah, I waited till about 2 kilometers and then I led the shot and fired. I'm gonna do some ground pounding. Of me? Oh, I see him. Candy. I think he's trying to run home. Oh, I didn't know you were going after him. Yeah, whenever you said that he's to your right, I was already intercepting him. I just didn't know it yet. And then I merged onto him, and I was like, "There's no point using a missile," so I just gunned him because he was like not even 200 meters. There's an F5. Try to keep your speed up as much as you can. Uh-oh, there's somebody on me. Okay, he's busy. I wonder if this guy knows that I'm behind him. He probably does. What I like to do when it comes to missiles, like for example, when I first started doing this was whenever I was using the Draken, the premium one, the one that gets aim 9Bs. Um, since the aim 9B has no like uh, no clear tracking on its own, what I did was is I would roll the plane upside down whenever I'd go to fire the missile to give it better tracking clearance. Because what ends up happening is the missile will fire and it drops, and sometimes it loses its tracking angle. Well, I'll see if I can get him to bleed some more of his energy. He's going kind of slow. Yeah, I think he spotted you. He's heading on. Okay, I'll try. Whoops. My hand jerked up. Sorry. But that's fine. That's not going to be too much of a problem. Over G. Pull up. Ah, shit. Sorry, I'm having some issues. I seen something fall off of him. I think it was his wingtip. Yeah, he's missing part of his wing. I got a hit. I am. I'm just making sure he's going to crash. How much fuel did you bring at the start? Bring max. Ah, fuck. I thought that guy went to land. Yeah, always bring a full fuel load when you have afterburners. That's how I do it. Because that stuff burns fast. Especially if they have 14. I never. Like, the Draken can only bring 20 minutes. That's its max. It's like 21 minutes. And it always runs out of fuel. So, I never do that because I don't have short games. Not usually. Not always in jets. I'm usually always one of the last ones left. I just got killed, by the way. Yeah, I left that guy alone, and I pulled up, and MiG 21 missiled me, and I was like, oh shit! I didn't even look behind me like I usually do. At least it's not with tanks where I gotta be paranoid about every corner, but still. Um, I thought that MiG 21 was at the airfield. I thought I seen him there, but I was wrong. I don't care as long as I get to stop faster. I usually, on a lot of planes, part of my stopping strategy is breaking the wheels. I'll wiggle the rudder and stuff. It does it automatically if you hold the brakes. You know what the brakes are, right? I don't. I forget. What's that? I can't hear you. I'll turn you up. Yeah, I. If you go to my club, would you be able to do it? Uh, Damn. Mhm. You have to buy a custom bike shop or a motorcycle club. Well, when we get on there, I'll take a look at it. Look at that. I got 3 air kills somehow. Oh, I know why. I think it's because that guy landed. Wait. Oh, that's right. I missiled that SU that I was following. He was going in for landing, and I was like right behind him, and I was like, So I took a risky 3 to 4 kilometer shot because I noticed he was slowing down, and I was like, fuck it, because he was. When by the time the missile hit him, he was just touching down, and I'm like, if he don't make it, he don't make it. He wasn't gonna make it anyway, and he's already ground pounded, so it's not like he's gonna miss out anyway. Because he was using the premium one, I think. What's that, John Hammer? Yeah, they. You could do almost anything in invite only mode now. They used to not let you do shit in it because they're yeah, because they were assholes. That's part of why I didn't play the game. It's like they expect me to grind all this stupid ass bullshit, but you gotta do it in public where everyone wants to fuck with you all the time. And add on to the fact that I was pissed off because GTA 4 is so much better of a game in general, including the online. All that bullshit they put you through for 4, I mean 5, and 4 you didn't have to deal with all that. And you could have custom settings. Like you can make a lobby without markers, or people can't hunt you down constantly. You can put a mobby. You can put respawn distance so that when you die, you don't spawn right next to him and get shot again like it is in 5. Because GTA 4, you can set the respawn distance close, near, or far, and it's respawn from where you died. So if a distance is close, some matches people will do that. For knife fights or whatever, you spawn right next to each other. But what's that? Oh, that motorbike. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard a lot of people bitching about it. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn. We're not supposed to be going down the middle like this. We need to go from the left. I was zoned out because I was looking at this guy in chat and listening to Hammer. I wouldn't do it. You're gonna have to see it. You're gonna get pinged by radars. I don't zoom climb until I'm around from the deep rear flank, side flank, because the radar's only good for wherever they're pointing. And when you're how's what legit? What are you talking about? You gonna spectate me before you go? See how that guy's going vertical? That's a big no-no right there. Look how much he's slowing down. Oh shit, he's turned around. I'm not gonna chase him. That's just asking to get shot. He was, but I'm looking out for that missile to be coming. A lot of people don't take good shots with them. See, the A5s are basically up MiG 19s. They can climb like them too, so you can eventually outrun them. You just got to keep your speed up. They drop speed off. What I do is I try to energy trap them a little bit. I point up at about 5 degrees, and a lot of jets get thrown off with that because of the angles. The F-105, F-104D could do that really well. Or is it 105? Shit. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, oh, nice. The MiG 20. Oh, speaking of the F-105, look at that guy. Uh-oh, I got trouble. Oh shit, I'm getting the wrong way. Over G. Over G. Yeah, I see them. They're not going to catch me though. A, I'm going fast enough, and B, I'm way too far. They might get close here and there, but I'm perfectly safe. I've done this more than I like to admit. I get distracted and I lose track of where I'm at in these jets because it goes by so fast, you know. Oh yeah, it does. Fortunately, I need to help out my teammate here. Oh boy. I'd rather not have to go after him. Oops. What's what's wrong? Control Shift U. I really need to start consolidating some of those controls. Yeah. Oh boy, someone's coming. Not for much longer, because they're free to ground pound now. Over G. Oops. Oops. Oh fuck. I got. I was hitting the. I was hitting the wrong. I was hitting the wrong keys. I don't know if you know about this Eagle, but I really need a new desk because I ain't got no room. Like I keep hitting the wrong keys, and my mouse doesn't have room to move. It's kind of embarrassing. But I try to make do. Yeah, I have this problem with my right hand because like my chair's broken, so it sits below the desk line, so there's a lot of pressure on my wrist. So I have this problem with my hand. It's kind of fucked up right now, my right hand. So that's also a thing because it's kind of like crunched up in like tight angles and like positions as a result of not much room. So it overstress. It's my hand is gets overstressed, and for like several months now, I've been having this issue to where it's real weak and stuff and sore. Well, after I move, I'm planning on trying to fix that. Oh, Mr. Penguin, no. He was a child. No. Boy. Boy. Watch out. Oh, jeez. That's how you know it's intense. Afterburners suck up so much fuel. Oh, yeah? Well, some planes absorb more fuel than others. Yeah, it also depends on which MiG-21 too. The Germany one has an upgraded engine, but its electronic assets are downgraded. It's a West Germany used MiG-21. I shouldn't be this high right now. This is most likely a bad idea. Right. I have the vegan. I just haven't gotten used to it. Yeah, I see one to my left. Tell her you're playing just another day in the office. What the hell? Someone beating on my door? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Sounded like someone was hitting on my door. Scared the hell out of me. Greetings. Well, I'd rather not fight Grizz for now, but yep, I'm aware. He's closer than I'd like to be, though. I kind of screwed up. Ow, I bit my tongue. Ow. I can't fight very well against a Delta Wing. I could try to out raid him, but that's really it. Not raid him, but energy. Yeah, I know. I screwed up. It's kind of my own fault. I have this keyboard plugged into my computer temporarily, so I have this problem to where I can't hit a certain amount of keys at the same time. So it ends up screwing me up sometimes too. I didn't expect that to work. I thought the missile. I thought I saw the missile fly over me, so that's why I scissored back. I was gonna bait him into a scissor, and it worked, but I thought the missile was already past me, so because on my screen it looked like it flew right over me, and I was like, okay, cool. Because the way he pulled it, the way he fired that at the turn, I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense. It went right over me because he was just getting too angsty with it, and then all of a sudden it was just down on him behind me, and I was like, oh shit. Oh well, it was worth it. I'm sorry. What was your question? What was that, Eagle? Um, no. Instead of the F4C, I'd get the F8E. F8. It's above the F4J. Hmm? Uh, I'd recommend it. The F-80 is one of my favorites. It has one of the most unique radar missiles that I up to that point. It takes a little bit of upgrading on the F8, but it's worth it though. It has AIM 9Cs. Um, and what happens is you know how with you've heard about the AIM 7s, right? They fire, they guide, then they track. Well, not guide. They fly blind and then they start tracking. Well, the AIM 9C don't do that. It starts tracking as soon as it's coming off the rail, so you can get some close quarters shots with it. It has a 60-second guidance time. It is 18 Gs, but that's still not too bad. So I love it. The bad thing is that in real life, the AIM 9Cs wound up getting overlooked. They had a higher effectiveness rating than the AIM 7s, but a lot of the pilots that were getting the F8E were like coming over from Korea and stuff, and they already they were and quite a few of the a lot almost all the pilots were adverse to trying out missiles. They didn't think it would be very useful, and or the radar. So basically, it has zero field information. Like, apparently, from what I've read in a couple places, there's literally no information on the missile. If it's effective, there's no losses, there's no wins, there's nothing, which is crazy. Uh, oh, the AIM-9C, you mean, or it uses the alternate warhead technique? Because one of the ways that they facilitated growth at China Lake, which is where they were producing these things, was one of the ways that they were facilitating healthy growth is competition. Um, the funny thing about the AIM 9 project is that it would have never have happened if people didn't technically steal money. What they would do is they would like come up with stuff that they would be getting money for grants, but it wasn't that project. They were like secretly, and then they also coincided with the guided bomb project, and they passed off some money from that too. And what would happen was is they would have competing. They would have like let's say you have two groups. Your job is to make a guided missile. Go. So their job was to compete. There was tons of competition, and the guy running the place was apparently really well put together. From what they've said in interviews, he understood that you need to look forward about different things, and he was very willing and accepting to see applications of things instead of just writing it off. I'm ready, by the way, if you are Eagle. So that's part of how they facilitated growth the best at China Lake is they would have two or three teams with competing designs. And as a result, the China Lake guys wound up being the leading competitors on everything, uh, including the guided missile bombs. Yeah, it's a pretty cool story. Um, if I come across, I have some documentaries that I was looking at with Seth that we were talking about. I could send to you sometime. You just got to remind me later because right now I'm not gonna look it up. Trying to avoid opening Google Chrome. It's probably not too far off. He's got pretty good internet. Nordic, come in, Nordic. I, yeah, it's massive. It apparently pays off for it. I watched some training videos of the F-14 and about how they were practicing certain maneuvers with the equivalent vehicles comparable to like some Russian ones, like the F-5, the F-4 Phantom, and like an A-4D kind of thing. I mean B or whatever. We're going left because reasons. So that was close. So so yeah, apparently there's like a maneuver that you could do with the F-14. That's well, there's a lot of maneuvers you could do in it that's harder to in other jets because it has the folding wings, the variable wings. But apparently, if you're getting someone on your tail, you couldn't use the boost. This is probably with the F-14D that they got this footage for. I'm gonna be honest with you. What's that? You couldn't hear me? I said there was probably footage. I said the footage with the F-14 was probably the D variant that I watched on that training footage. Apparently, if someone gets on your tail, you can pull up and do sort of like a semi rope a dope kind of thing, but not really. You pull up and then you pull over, and they lose their energy, and then you're on your tail. It's like a semi loop barrel roll kind of thing. But yeah, but yeah. So the AIM-9C is an alternate. So the alternate warhead is one of the competing groups, and it competed against the AIM-7. It used the alternate head tracker. I meant to say. I know what Eagle wants in War Thunder. He wants those air-to-air nuclear missiles. That was a real thing. Yeah, just clear out a whole town, no big deal. Sakura's my wife. Poor Grizz. Yeah, he just got team killed. That guy must have been hitting the wrong buttons. I usually end up changing my buttons. Long ways. Yeah, that how dare he? Well, so far so clear, but sometimes you can't see the enemy planes directly because I don't know, for some reason it's that way in these jets. It's probably because of the speeds. Because I can see them much easier when they're going slower. So yeah, well we can see them now because they're being spotted by other stuff. But I'm talking about when someone gets on your tail. Like we're out here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dart through the center. We're gonna fire or track on whoever we can, but don't commit to turning. If you have to turn more than off of the way you're facing, don't bother. Just get distance and come back. Because you're gonna have a couple people trying to get on your tail, and we're like the last ones left, so we can't afford to risk it just getting scuffled. And there's a MiG 27 down there. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. I haven't been playing for that much recently. They're over here to our left. I can see them. I don't have the markers, but I can just see them. They're following each other. I'm gonna start descending. I'm gonna try to single out the MiG 27 if I can, but he's probably gonna be onto us because these AI are spotting us that we're flying by right now. Try to go after the one to my right if you can. That SU's coming after me. Uh, I don't know why. I get so tempted to shoot their missiles with mine. I don't know why. I guess it feels cool or something. Yeah, here comes that Phantom. Patience, patience, speed. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I snap rolled when in the barrel roll, and I did it too hard, too fast, too suddenly. I meant to say. I didn't time it right. What I did is I hit my rudder in the middle of the barrel roll, but I didn't think about the timing of it. Yeah, I didn't have very good control of the situation. What you're supposed to do when they're on your tail and you know they're going to fire a missile is you point your nose at 5 degrees and then you worry about barrel rolling. But I didn't have my hands were hurting too bad. I didn't feel like hitting buttons. And yeah. Hmm. That's how I like to do it. If you climb up straight towards them, you're just gonna get radared. Like I've been in several maps where the entire team went the same way I did, and it worked. Pre-quad. Yeah, whenever I see a Russian at this point coming towards me, I always assume there's gonna be a front missile potentially. Unless it's like, but it can't be helped. It is what it is. What I usually try to do is I'll do a barrel and then I'll do like a pull break off to the side or under them. Try to avoid breaking off vertically whenever you're dealing with things in jets because they don't handle energy loss very easily. They don't handle it very well. They get emotionally broken down. Like the Draken, for example, if you try to do a barrel roll in the Draken, if you pull up before you start rolling, you might as well be you might as well be a Dorito because like you become immediately sluggish and you become a very big kite target for whoever happens to be coming towards you or whatever. What's that? What'd you say? It takes practice, man. Just like everything else, everything requires some skill. Like even the Phoenixes, you can't just fire them off wildly like it's Ace Combat. You gotta literally like wherever the missile goes and activates is completely dependent on the information it's fed. And you have to have a radar lock to fire it. And whenever you fire it, if the object if you lose radar lock, it will only start tracking well, not tracking, but it'll start seeking around the area where the lock was last affected, which means it's pretty much useless at that point, usually. The best bet to try to take advantage of it is to try to use the momentum and gravity, but that's a so-so thing, because the radar things blend in too much with the radar vertically, which makes sense. Now I have gotten a couple of kills long range with it, but I also kept the lock throughout most of the time that I was tracking them. And yeah, and the guy that I wound up missing had radar receivers, so I don't know why they didn't do anything. They knew I was locked. They had to have known I was locked onto them. They just weren't paying attention, I guess. I don't know. Well, see, I use some custom sounds, so my RWR sound is completely muted. Ah, shit, he's crashed. Now, I prefer it to be muted. That thing was driving me crazy. It was hurting my head. Damn. Save some for us. You might as well ground pound at this point, dude. This battle's over. That's the last guy, and he's about to get jaguared. Or not. What's that, Fox 2? Fox 3? I forgot. I know, I seen that. But it's also because of that is why we won. He had the whole team on him. That's part of why we won. Well, I mean, in that, I'm not saying like that's the only reason, but having the whole enemy focused into a melee, bleeding all their speed like that was definitely a big benefit. They just got picked off after that. I saw our team just come from all directions and swoop on them like fucking vultures. It was it was great. Like that's what I imagine it as. They just come from all directions and they just pick them all off. What about worms? Oh yeah, yeah. Our team definitely took advantage of that situation. I'm kind of proud of them. Uh oh, I didn't realize he switched back. I was about I was about to take out another plane here. It would have been my fault. See, I can't do it if it's my fault while we're doing a slightly higher BR. Can't do it. I'm gonna show you a hoe. Yeah, but hey, you survived though, right? Yeah, once you get just above 300, you just nose up and pitch up quickly. Dude, that F3H that I just pulled out, did you see that guy? You know what? He's lucky. I was going to start to turn left across him, and he fired his guns. And if I would have kept going, if I would have pulled right when I wanted to, I would have ran right into his shots. I'm going left again. See, the best way to try to get around them in their radar is you just go as far around. It's completely dependent on where they're looking and how close we are to the ground. I don't. Good luck. It doesn't look like it. I fear for your soul. There's an F4C coming in at your altitude or higher. Oh, he's higher now. I saw you diving. Hopefully, F104 might be able to do something. hmm It shouldn't be too hard, at least usually. Oh boy. I just dodged the AIM-9L. You see, where I got the most practice out of dodging missiles was against A-10s, by the way. Back I was flying the F-105D, the A-10s came out, so both sides had them. So I got used to trying to dodge a lot of missiles because I was doing a lot of bombing runs, and then I would practice getting the hell out of there. Oh, an A5. He's not after me. I'm coming, Grizz. Grizz. You gotta say Grizz after almost every other sentence, okay? I'm coming, Goose. I'm on a little closer. That should be enough. Good job. We made him. Get the hell out of there, though. You gotta get your speed back up, man. I'll try to see what I could do about this low level. He's low flying on the deck. There's an A5 coming this way. He probably mad. He probably saw me hurt his friend. So either I get him or you do. Alright, I'm coming back. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to come give you assistance here, but I think he might. Yeah, you're fine. That 104's got him. You need me to. No, you got this. I should have just kept going after that F5. What the hell? You guys don't even need my help anymore. I'm gonna spook him now. See, I did it. It was all me. Kids, don't do this at home. Don't do what I'm doing. Oh boy, that is stupid. But it's gonna work though, because he's going so slow. Oh, the F4's back. I thought he was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should have saved that missile. Well, I'm not in immediate danger. But I do need to try to get back to the airfield. Alright, F4. Okay, now I'm in immediate danger, but the AV-8 might help me out. What's your question? Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Fuck, my flares aren't working. It's because... No, they're working. It's just my fucking keyboard wasn't letting me hit the button. So, that MiG-21's behind me, too. I'm gonna head back to base. Switching the sim controls. I recommend you go back to the airfield too, because his buddies are coming back here in a second. Several of them went to land while we were fighting over here. So I recommend you get a reset, because there's nobody else there to cover you. And the AV-8's going home too. You're going to be all alone. Except that A-10, he's going to be alone. He's already alone though. Well, you better take your shot and get out of there, because you're out of time, man. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. Are you higher than him? What's his range? The Yak 38? If you're higher than him, you can afford to take longer distance shots. Better be making me fear for your health. That's a very expensive plane, you know. See, I told you you could get him. Oh, I see what you did there. That's a good job. You blew his wing off, didn't you? Very good. Yeah, it's always good to know when to break off. Whenever you do certain damages, it really helps to know when it's good to break off. One of the things you got to learn, one of the things people need to learn in this game, like one of the essential skills, is paying attention. Like look at what's falling off of them, you know. Look at what's falling off the enemy. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's yeah. You'll be fine. Just make sure you get your. If you're below if you're 500 and below, you can drop your landing flaps. Yay! Now make sure you hold your nose down while you're holding the brake, so all the weight brakes, all the wheels get their brake. There you go. Hey, you did it. I didn't do it though. You're a winner. I could just clip that and play the game over, yeah. You know, just go in and edit it later. Germany, Mexico. Anyway, need backup. I agree. Yeah, might as well ground pound at this point. That guy with the F4C actually seems like he knows a little bit about what he's doing. Instead of chasing me into the turn, he broke off and kept his speed up. That was a very wise choice, but it looks like he's having some problems. Game over, yeah. He's not that stuck in my head. He's probably coming back from landing here in a minute. So yeah, that skill that I picked up from using the Draken, rolling over and giving the missiles more clearance, I apply that to a lot of different situations and planes. I gotta. Oh, I think I see a plane coming in. That's probably your buddy. Yep, that's him, all right. Well, I could try to scare him to try to help you get a chance to get him, but someone else will probably. Ooh, that was close. Um, I knew it. That was a good one. Yeah, you guys were so close in distance, it didn't even matter that you were underneath them as far as like the range of the missile goes. Because, it has to fight gravity. Like you were so close when you fired that it didn't even matter, you know? Yeah. Sometimes, if I know that I have bad missiles, like in the Draken, um, if I know that they're paying close attention to me firing a missile, I'll fire a missile just to make them maneuver so that I can get guns on them. I know it's nasty, but I gotta do what I can do. Those are AIM 9Bs, man, at like 9.7, you know? Like everyone else has like radar and shit and better missiles. Now, I've gotten a lot of kills with those AIM 9Bs on the Draken and with the Draken guns. So, I'm not saying that that you can't do nothing, because that's far from the truth. If anything, I got so used to using them, I got a lot out of it. And the acceleration on the Draken is fabulous, but it only gets like 21 minutes at max full tank, and that goes fast. Since it's a delta wing, it sheds speed like it's just going for a swim or something. Like it just like nobody's business. That's part of why I was hesitant to send that to Nordic, because I know he might have fun with it, but he'll probably get frustrated because he'll probably try to turn with somebody and then fall out the sky. So I thought it'd be a little easier to get something that has more reliable of a fuel tank. So I just what's that? The F5? Yeah. Game over. Um. Well, hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Mm. Oh, ah, 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 ah. Sorry, I got carried away. No, not like this. I mean, not right now. I ain't got the coordination for it right now, man. I'll be honest with you. I am not operating at full capacity. My headache just started to go away a little bit. Oh, Miss Target front pizza. Why is he going so slow? It's an F-105. That thing should outpace us. Well, a kill's a kill, I guess. No, it didn't. That's weird. Oh, he's speeding up. That's why he started speeding up. Mirage, AV8's firing. Shit, that was a bad idea. I pulled too much. I can't. Hold on, I can't hear you. What about an exterior? Oh, you're going after him. Oh, I thought I did that. That AV8's still up there. Sometimes it'll say that, but after the match, it'll give you the kill, depending on who did the most damage. Sometimes. Grizz. I like pizza, Grizz. A hiccup. Yeah, fuck him up. Yeah, this. Yes. We got 3 seconds to get there. Damn, I was hoping there'd be AA guns at the bomb point that I could shoot, and there wasn't any. You know, I was diving on that bomb point, thinking, "Oh, there's AA there. I'll shoot one of them." Nope. Oh well, I gave it a good shot and I didn't die. So, hey, hey, hey. I gotta turn that down. Grizz facts. Well, I have been needing to unlock missiles for the AV8. Actually, you know what? Yep. Yeah, I got both of them. Uh oh, I just fucked up. I forgot that sometimes I'll go to arcade jets, especially with this thing. Uh oh. See, the last time I did this, I did it with somebody who wanted to do it, and I forgot it saved it. I'll see what I can do. Well, I'm rusty. See, the funny thing about these guns on the Draken, these 30s, they're they're not slow, but they're not fast either. And the reason why I didn't recommend you get the AV8C, it doesn't come with missiles at all. Like it looks like it does because there's like two missiles by themselves, but it doesn't. You have to unlock them. You know? Does that make any sense? I am so fucking rusty with this plane. Why are so many people chasing me? Oh, right, that's why. It's arcade. thought it was like 5, maybe 3 or 4 missiles. Oh my god. That was fucking awesome. That dude just exploded coming up on me. I used to like baiting people into head-ons with this sometimes. It was kind of hard. I did not expect that to miss. Owie. Was that a P-47 keeping... Ah, I got fucking distracted. I got distracted. Someone fired a missile, and I was like, "How that P-47? What the hell?" I was like, "That thing. It looked like it was keeping up with me for a second. It freaked me out." I was like, "What the hell? I'm going like 800. How the hell is it keeping up with me?" And then he stopped, and then I got hit with a missile, and I was like, "Ah, damn it! I forgot to look." Oh, I see you. I see you. Get him, boy! Oh boy, the MiG-21's trying to come after you. Yeah, I know. Over G, I get it. I don't. You don't get players in the Drake and Alpha or the A32, so that's also a thing. Or I mean, whatever the hell it is I'm flying, the J32. Yeah, the team's almost burned out. Oh, there's a Vigan. You see him? He's west ish. I have the Vigan. I think I have the fighter variant. I think he knows that I'm coming after him. He's too smart for me. Hey, Eagle, do you think you can try to back me up? I want to see if you can try to get this guy because he's gonna come down on me, and I'm gonna turn off, and he's gonna hopefully follow me through. Oh boy, here he comes. Maybe. Yeah, it's because he knows I'm following him, so I can't stop now. Because that means he'll come around and get me the second I try to break off. So I'm gonna have to face him directly and then avoid the head-on. Oh well, might as well just go. Oh right, you can't land. No, I mean to repair. You can land to capture, but that's about it. Come on, vegan. Oh boy. Oh, you fucker. Oh, good job. Congratulations. Congratulars. Congratulars. Uh, you still using the F5? Um, okay. Hey, hey, Nordic. Nordic? Johnny boy. It's Nordic's birthday. Say happy birthday, Nordic. You sexy ass piece of meat. Open link in new tab. Welcome back, John. We missed you. I love you. Did you bring napalm or? Wait, the F5 gets TV missiles now? Are you sure about that? Oh, okay. So you're gonna hit people. You're gonna hit people with them. You can shoot down missiles with those and people. You can trick people into head on too, but it doesn't. It's not proxy though. So yeah, that's right. Right. They're a type of manually guided missile or rocket. Well, since our whole team is going this way, let's do that because if you're going to be trying to missile ground targets, you don't want to be facing the enemy. It's best for us to come in from the side. I don't have my afterburner on yet because I only got 20 minutes of fuel. I needed some upgrades for this anyway, so I figured why not. Another thing about the Drake and Alpha is a lot of my fights in it were actually higher BR than it. I would take it out at 11 and 10.0 instead of 9.7 sometimes because I forgot why. I forgot how, but I still managed to do okay here and there. Well, there's plenty. If you see right there south of the bomb point, there's like a whole group right there. It's a cluster of cars and other stuff. You just got to get there safely first because there's too many. Like, you got to stay low and you got to be stealth because there's F-14s and stuff here. SUs and MiG 21s and shit. Oh boy. I thought this one had flares. No, it fucking doesn't. Oh shit. No, I'm not. Oh my god. That poor guy. Well, he took some hits, so he lost control, as much control, I think. And he was probably going so slow from burning speed. These things, these creatures do not like burning speed. Some can handle it a little better than others, but they do not like it. Yeah, I. It's been a while since I've flown this plane. When you're used to it, it's not that bad. It's pretty decent. What you got to get used to is deciding when's the right time to start burning your fuel. Now, without the afterburner, I mean, you can get up to about 1,000 and something, which isn't too bad. But if you want to do anything, you need to light it. So I wait until I get into somewhere I think I'm gonna need combat, because you lose fuel out of both Drakens real quick. See, this one only gets like 30 seconds or 1 minute more fuel than the other one, so it's still like 22 seconds. I mean, minutes, like 20 minutes or so. laps. There's no flares. Just you and the murder. Oh, Nordic's almost done. I love you, Nordic. What's that? I know it's funny, right? I'm a genius. No, you're right. I'm retarded. But that's okay. Because I murdered that mascot. He deserved it. Yeah, the left side is always the way to go. The Jets. Yeah, I've been streaming hoping that it helps anybody figure out how all this works. Because it can be daunting. I get annoyed at people that try to gatekeep the game, though. They're like, "Oh, you can't be a premium jet. You're a piece of trash." It's like everybody it's almost like they're just pointing the finger at themselves because everybody that has to get into jets, like these high-end jets and stuff, or in general, have to learn a whole new game because you got all these radars and missiles and all this other stuff, and it's just so much shit. Even if it's with tanks, like it's a whole other ball game with high-end tanks, like Abrams and everything. It's like you're literally at the same starting point, somewhat either way, you know, because it's just an era thing. Oh boy, aren't you excited? I could try to climb up to you. Oh geez, there's so many people on the enemy team. Oh, that poor guy. Oh, Halo Shielder, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing has radar. The radar does nothing. There's nothing that uses the radar that I have, but hey, I have radar, so at least I have it. I don't see him. Ah, I was going after the same guy. Shit, I forgot that they get flares and I don't. Oh hell, I forgot to turn my afterburner on. Uh-oh, he coming after me. Not if I can help it. Yeah, take that, Sailor. I didn't go to Sailor Moon University for nothing. Oh, flat spin. You didn't even have to missile him. You could have just strafed him like that. All that matters is how it makes you feel, right? That's how I feel about it. I'm already. Hey, that's the one I'm chasing. Why you do this? Well, too bad. I already broke off. Really, F5? Oh, he's just really going that slow, huh? Damn it. I was sitting there thinking, why is he losing it? I was watching you a little bit here and there to make sure you're alright. And I was like, what? It happens. Hey! Final blow. Final blow. Final blow. Final blow. I'm gonna blow on that final. Hey, boy. I wouldn't go for the F4C. Yeah. Why is that? No. I'm just kidding. Go on. Yeah. Not everybody knows what they're doing. Some people are just throwing missiles around. Um, why do you want the F4C? Like, what do you want about it? Like, you could go for the F4J, which is an upgrade. It should it shouldn't take that long. It shouldn't take that long. I did it. I unlocked the F14 the same day it came out using the F5. Yeah, not lucky. I just used bombs. While I also had F14s flying around, and it was perfect. I just did my primo strategy like I do with the F105. Come off to the left, come at a bomb base at an angle, destroy it, and then I fly off at about 5 degrees, watching my six, seeing when there's gonna be if there's gonna be a missile coming or not, because there's always somebody that tries to chase you or not. A10, MiG 21, whatever. If it's clear, then I climb up. I I, I climb up at like 15 or 20 degrees, come around, and then I dart through the battle fighter mode. Huh? I don't remember. If you're in doubt, you can bring the incendiaries. They're guaranteed. That's what I was using, the 3-1000s, I think. I don't remember if it completely destroyed it or not. I think two of them did, actually. I think two of them will destroy one. Maybe? I can't remember, man. I'm sorry. But I know the napalm's guaranteed, at least for like most of them. I think if you drop a group of 4 on one base, but I'd rather just stick to bombs. What's that? 10-3, and then remember the rest of what I said. After you zoom and you do the bomb, if you're not coming from the side where you line up the bases, if you still have a bomb left over, which to start with, I'd recommend just dropping all the bombs just to be safe until you get a feel for it. Yeah. So you're going to go up at 5 degrees. Watch your 6 to make sure nobody following you. And once you get like so far to where you're almost you're almost as far back as the back of the airfield, or just before that, you climb up. Oh, this isn't one of those situations. This is one of the rare different situations. Usually you don't get the map like this. But we can still follow a similar path, though. There's 2 ways I like to play this map on this side. I'll either go left and hunt for targets, and then worry about coming in from bombing on the right. Or, if my goal is just to base straight up with the 1,000-pounders like you got. Those are thousands? We could just go straight for one. Oh yeah, that's right. There's 2 on the left. I forgot about that. Yeah, we're going left. We're going lefty, boy. I'm just gonna ignore the chat. What's that? Well, there's no tiers in the game. There's no tier system. If there was, then I wouldn't play this game. You ever played World of Tanks? They have a tier system. They force you into brackets, and to enforce the tier system, they modify the stats of the vehicles to force you to be ineffective if you get up tiered. So, to fit the bracket system and to fit what they're going for to try to tempt you to spend more money and all that. I mean, the wargaming games are literally just gambling machines. They artificially inflate the armor factors and stuff to the vehicles so that you will be more ineffective because you got up tiered. Now, War Thunder is based off of a simulation. I could take an M22 or a Puma or something, and I can fight if I use some skill and a little knowledge, practice, and experience aids skill, and I can use that to destroy an Abrams or something, or top BRs or eras or whatever. Does that make sense? So that's why I get a little pet peeved when people are like, these are tier systems. I hate tier systems. Well, usually. Especially whenever it comes to that other games. Yeah, he's in front of you. I'll try to help you take care of him. Just keep going. Just ignore him. Just drip your bombs off. You should drop your bomb on that one and then drop another one on the one next to me. I think he's going for the same thing you are. All right, so zoom out of the battle area and get some altitude. No, I didn't mean to fire the fucking missile. Damn it. What's that? I meant to turn off the seeker because I wasn't going to line up on him, and it fired the missile. So I've literally just wasted a missile. You know? Mm, Eagle, I don't think you're high enough, my man. That's okay. I'll try to get the guys higher than you. Okay? There's like 3 or 4 of our enemy team that's like 8,000 meters up in there. Climb up to 8,000 with me and see if you can help me. I can't believe I accidentally fired that missile. I hit the wrong button. Oh well. Uh-oh. Yeah, you should get your speed up. Yeah, he tried to joust me. I think he's coming after me actually because I jousted him. All right, that does it for that. There was like 3 or 4 of them up here, but well, they dove down, and now it's time to go after other targets. I figured out that where that MiG-21 was coming from at first because he pinged me on my radar pinger, my bobber. You could land and try and get more bombs off. Sorry. Sorry, I'm sweating so bad that I'm subconsciously leaning into my fan, which happens to be closer to my screen, and I happen to be leaning into my screen because I'm focusing. Sorry, Nordic, please forgive me. Don't hate me. I love you. Hey, there's ships in the harbor. That guy's already gone. He can't hear you. Sorry, buddy. Over G. I doubt it. He's trying to get those bases. think he's going to because our team's he's chasing him. How rude. I can imagine you just getting sent a bunch of messages. Do you think this is some kind of joke? I don't mess with me. I'm Tony. My name's Tony, the tiger. Well, they're AIDS. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know. What is it? Just a single 2000? Maybe not. I honestly don't remember. Now, if this was the way the base point values were before, I would have said yeah, 1500 kilograms is perfectly fine. Oh wait, that's not 2000 kilograms. Yeah, bring the three 1000s. Okay. I'm gonna eat a creamy cookie. Mm, well, on this side, what I like to do is I like to stay low over the water and then circle around and line up the two bases, and then get whichever one comes first using the mountain as cover. Now I have two ways that I do it. The aggressive way, which is more risky because a lot more people are catching on to it. So it's usually better just to go the safer way and just follow the water like we did last time. You're either thinking of a sim version or another map that looked kind of similar, which there is. There's an island map that has a couple of carriers that looks kind of a similar shape, but I don't remember there being a carrier for this one. Maybe a long ass time ago. Like if it was like 15 years ago, then yeah, that's probably why I don't remember. Make sure you get low to the flow. You don't want to get spotted visually or on radar. You can't get much lower than sea level. As long as you're under 100 meters altitude, you'll mostly be all right. Just check F4 to watch your drag and all that. I see them. That's not what I'm con. I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the fact that there's like a pack of like teammates taking out the bases. We'll just have to wait for them to respawn. You know, or you could bomb these tanks here. Oh boy, there's somebody heading my way. There he is. I see him. No, no, no. Get the lock back. That's it. Okay. I think you have a bombing computer on that. If you're not used to bombing using the jets, if you angle down enough, it'll show you. Or that one, I mean. And the couple others. Or does it? Fuck, I don't remember. I'll have to check. Oh, I'm sweating so bad. Hey, hey, the bomb point's back. I don't know when it came back, but it must have been at some point when you're gonna bomb those tanks. And between then and now. Pull up, pull up, pull up. I screwed that up. I meant to roll and pull out the way, but I kind of froze. Come on, let me get one. Get him. Go, missile, go. Go, missile, go, missile, go. Come on, last second. Come on, clutch. Oh, God, too late. Shit. Ah. Um, yeah, no, but I knew you were doing a good job. Oh, wait. Oh, God. That's good job. At least I didn't die. I was chasing this 104 and he crashed into the ground. He was scared. He was trying to dodge every which way, and I was just flying straight right behind him. I wasn't shooting or nothing. I was trying to lock him up, is what I was doing with the radar. Yeah. What's Well, see, the F8 only gets a search radar. It doesn't get pulse Doppler, so it gets interference more easily than otherwise. Do you ever yell at bugs and see what they do? I know again. Okay. Okay. This way. It's because we're gonna go take a dump, right? Ooh, I see a couple of people over here. Southeast. Yeah, just keep low. I'll see if I can intercept and distract them for you. So that's why we go around like this. Because you get people going on either side on some maps. By the Lone Paris Mountain. Uh, the Lone Paris Mountain. Oh, jeez. The smoke in my face. It gets real annoying when you're passing the mock and you're trying to look in third person. You're like, oh, hey. Stop trying to lock up over there, you stupid ass radar. I'm trying to get whoever's in front of me. I got something else to worry about too. Oh, you don't even need to worry about flares at 5. I'm a dogfighter plane. I'm one of the last dogfighter jets in the world. Well, I need RTB. I snapped my wing. I'm missing a wing. I just nursed it up and locked onto him. I was like, fuck it. I fucked up. I barrel rolled too hard. Mhm. Shit, I forgot that the things pull up here. Yep, I'm about to take off. I'm repairing. I seen that. Well, you'll be fine. Just don't come in too hard. It might be just you and me, but it's also just him. So, oh, it's so fucking hot in my room. I'm scared my computer's gonna melt. I don't have the computer set. What the hell? Oh, it's an AI. There's no need to. I mean, if you want to for more money, but I don't. I don't bother. I mean, it does give you more money, but I don't like to bother. It feels kind of cheap to me. Also, most of the time, the game just tells you the grid they're at anyway. So, how did he get me from like 4 kilometers?
I got a phone call. I'm gonna mute.
I'll kill the other one.
Happy birthday, Nordic. Yes, customizing the motor base and the birthday for the birthday boy. on the phone at the moment. What the hell, you snappy?
So, how's it going, guys? It's so hot. Happy birthday. Yeah, in a few. Wait until Nordic and everyone will be ready. I don't want to have to wait around. There's a lot of people that's got it.
think he's trying to find out.